Hello everybody, my name is Luchara, and this is Eco Global Survival, another episode of my multiplayer Let's Play. Things are looking good, the server is looking good, I gotta be honest. I'm not sure what's going on with this bridge though. Somebody started widening it and then they stopped. I don't know, maybe they're scared of Shadow's pipe being in the way? I don't know, not sure why they stopped. At any rate, update on me. My meat is still extremely well stocked. So I'm good on meat for a while. I shouldn't need to hunt. Shouldn't need to do much butchering. Plus, people did sell me some carcasses. I have a bunch of carcasses here. So yeah, so we're good for meat for right now. And I think we're actually pretty good for tailoring. We're out of cloth, but we got some queued up there. You can see 172 queued up. But everything else we still have in stock except for padded chairs. So I guess I can make a padded chair. This stuff I knew eventually would stop selling, right? Once people had some of everything, and it looks like we're getting close to that point now, which is fine. That's definitely not a complaint. I don't think I'm going to get my extra tailoring tables today. I think it's going to be hopefully tomorrow I can get them. And yeah, so we can work with those. Today, I think the main thing today is I'm going to use this free star that I have right here. I've been talked into by some terrible influences to take oil drilling. I've taken oil drilling a couple times in the past, as I'm sure a lot of you remember. I didn't really want to take it, but you need a lot of oil drillers. It's a good thing to have. And part of the reason too why it's because there's this giant oil patch out here. The only problem is how am I going to get there, right? I'm going to have to build a road. Where? Here. Because there's, okay, so we have two oil drillers currently. They're located here and here, right? Right here is Grunt's oil field. Right here is Jimbo's oil field. So if you look at the oil field overlay, so clearly really good spots. There's also a pretty good spot right here. So I was thinking of coming here and then, so pumps here, nice big stockpile right here, and then the refinery here, because you can get the water from here, right? That's what I was thinking, but then the problem is I also need to get a road over there. So this is not a small project. It'll likely take up most of this video, and I might not even get it done tonight. It's already in the evening. I had a busy day in real life, blah, right? But so I'm starting to stock up. I got my water pump, I got my steam generator, I got my waste filter. I'm also going to need obviously an oil refinery. I'm going to need some pump jacks. I asked Kier Black to make me 4 pump jacks in one refinery. He said he's doing it, so I'm assuming he is. I'll need a windmill. I'll need a large lumber stockpile. I might need, obviously I'll need some roads, or at least my road tool, which I believe I tucked into a chest somewhere. Let's see if Goody has any large lumber stockpiles here. Hope he does. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do if he doesn't. Or actually, is there, no, I was going to say, if our new carpenter was selling one, I'd go buy them from our new carpenter, but he does not have any, so I'll just buy from Goody. I always try to, you know, buy from the newer players if possible, but yeah, at any rate, that's where we're at. So I'm gonna go cross the things off my shopping list, then we'll go take a look at the lay of the land, exactly. Oh, it looks like somebody finally turned this ramp into asphalt, and Encrypted finally finished his sign. Because you remember the first day was just Ted, and we were like, is he trying to do a TED talk? Who is Ted? But now he's got Encrypted, Shadow, and his parking, and it's tall, and it's nice. The reinforced concrete on the corners is pretty nice, I'll be honest. At any rate, I'm going to, like I said, get my shopping list together. We'll go out and see if we can make a bit of a road. I'm going to go get some dirt ramps in case I need them. And, yeah, my shovel's going to get a workout here, I think. But that's what happens. So let's do it. Let's take the plunge here. Oil drilling. Okay, make sure we're on the right one. Yes, oil drilling. Okay, because I made this mistake in my first multiplayer run. I meant to take oil drilling. I accidentally took basic engineering. That was bad. I had to use admin commands to fix my mistake. So we're on oil drilling. Boom, oil drilling. Now the other thing that we need for oil drilling is we need an electric machinist table. to make our barrels. But I don't know. I may just get Ro to give me authorization on his, and I'll make my barrels there, at least for now. Maybe long term eventually I will get some barrels set up somewhere. But for now, okay, so we have some ramps. So for now, I'll just probably ask Ro for permission. All right. Shopping list. I'll be back. All right. I think it's time to head out there and see what we're up against here. So I'm just in my place here. So it's way over here. So it's going to be quite a trip. But I think a lot of it has been asphalted, including somebody else. Remember way back, like 5 videos ago, I was talking about putting a bridge here? Somebody else did it, which is very convenient. And I think this tunnel is all roaded out as well. And this road is going to end. It's going to turn into dirt road, and you can totally see. Watch how much slower my truck goes once it hits the dirt. It's like all of a sudden I'm going through molasses. So we got to come out here. We got to go by Goody's place here. Oh my god, I feel like I'm going so slow on this dirt road. Do I go this way or that way? Or does it matter? Can I go either way? I can go either way, I guess. This way looks simpler. Don't have to go over that bridge. Well, I guess I have to go over this bridge, so it's not that much simpler. Either way, I'll get there. So we got to go up. And then once we go down the long ramp, I think that's where we got to branch off from what's already established and make our own road, basically. And it's not close. It's not gonna it's not gonna be convenient. I think I got my work cut out for me. All right, so yeah, here we are. We're down, so we need to go this way. And it looks like it goes up pretty fast. We're gonna have to probably put ramps in right away. So how high do we have to go here? So what are we looking at? We gotta come around, we gotta come up. Oh my god, this is high. This is gonna suck. Because we need to put our things right in. Also, okay, so I'm gonna have to do some mining. I have to mine out this shale, probably. My pump jacks are gonna go in a cave that I'm going to need to make right here. That's where my pump jacks are gonna have to go. But before I do that, I need to get a road up here so I can get my truck up here to get rid of the shale, right? So the pump jacks will go in here. Maybe I should claim all this while I'm up here, just in case somebody else wants to take oil drilling. Want to discourage that. Now that I have it, I might as well do it right if I'm going to do it right. All right, so we need to claim a bunch of land here, and we can adjust the claim later. But I'm going to claim probably more than I need right now, but I don't need to record all of that. So basically, pump jacks are going here, and then we'll have a giant stockpile here, which means I'm probably... Well, I might be able to dig this out and put the stockpile down here, right? That should reach. Will it reach? We'll see. At any rate, I'm going to have to put a large lumber stockpile here, which I have. And then the oil refinery go on the far side of the stockpile so that both our pump jacks and refinery can reach the stockpile. And the road can reach the stockpile. And then water's right here for the refinery. So that shouldn't be too bad. The water part is the least of our concerns. Yeah, just getting the truck up here is going to be half the battle. Honestly, if I get my truck up here by the end of tonight, I'm going to call this episode a win. I doubt I'm going to get my pump jacks down. Anyway, I'm going to finish claiming all this, and then I'll start building some ramps and some roads and see how far we get. Wish me luck. All right, so I've made some pretty good progress. This way down here is where I started. So I've got got a lot of roads already, or a lot of ramps going up. Now I got to do some digging. The ramps aren't hard to do. I just put, the bare minimum amount of dirt under to get the ramps going up there. Actually, that might not even be the bare minimum. That might be a little more than the bare minimum, but yeah, I like it. I like to have something under my ramps just for realism's sake. So now I got to do some digging. That's fine. So we are on pace to get up in another, be up right about here or so. Where does that line up with my property? Yeah, so we just need to be up by here, right? We want to get up. Yeah, so we'll be up well before this. Now we just need to be able to drive over here because our pumps will be up there and our stockpile will be here. So we're going to have to cut down a lot of trees as well. But, you know, that's whatever. That's the price of progress. Nature is in the way of progress, so it needs to be removed. Unfortunately for nature, occasionally. Occasionally nature needs to go. In this case, it needs to go because it's in my way. So I'm gonna take this clay back with me because I think I can sell clay, not for much, mind you, but hey, if I can sell some clay and make it a little easier for the brick makers, then I'm gonna sell some clay. Dirt, on the other hand, I guess I could take it back, take it to the dump, right? Makes sense. Makes sense. At any rate, that's where we're at. I just wanted to give a little quick little update on how we're doing. It's pretty good. I think I will have this. I think I'll have it all set up by the end of the night. I'm certainly hoping anyway, but I think we will. What are we at? 1, 2, 3. So we need to go a little further. Problem is my truck is almost full. Yeah, my truck is full. So time to go back to town, I guess. Oh, I don't not like backing up with a full load. Get out of the way, Bison. F5 to switch to third person mode if you are not an experienced eco player. That is a hot tip for you. Anyway, I'm gonna go back, get rid of this dirt. Probably I might need a few more ramps. I'll make sure I have enough ramps, and yeah, then I'll come back, finish getting up, start bringing all my supplies out here. And that rabbit just died. I don't really have space to take it. I don't really need to hunt right now. I have a lot of meat. My meat is well stocked. At any rate, my next update, my truck should be up where it needs to be, and then we will start getting the pump jacks and everything down, and we'll go from there. All right, so I got the truck up where it needs to be. That is a long ramp. Hey, Bison. That is one long ramp. So I've been cutting down trees. I will come back and clear out all these trees. For right now, though, I just want to get the ramp done. I just want to get oil started, and then I'll come back and clear out all the trees. So now we need to drive the truck. Well, we probably can't drive the truck. Probably got to clear out a bunch of these crap. Definitely need to clear out some trees. So my claim is over here. So basically, this is about where I need to get the truck, right? Because I think the large lumber stockpile will be in the air right here. Because the pumps are going to go about here, right? Where's the oil field start? Oh, it's even farther in. Okay, so the pumps will be here. So yeah, so the lumber stockpile will be here, partially hanging out over here. So yeah, so the truck just needs to get to about here. That should be fine. In theory, anyway. I hope. I think that'll work. I really think that'll work. Yeah, so, I mean, I got the truck up. That was, you know, step one. But there's still some steps left. So let's cut down some more trees here, I guess. Get the truck where it needs to be. Get the large lumber stockpile down. And then I can start worrying about the pump jacks and the refinery. And power and water and pipes and dealing with the waste and all that other fun stuff. So step 1 of 6 is done. I'll be back, hopefully, when I have at least one more step done. All right, so I got my large lumber stockpile down here. There's my little road coming up from the ramp. There's my truck down there. Here's my large lumber stockpile. So if you look on the mini map there, you can see this white area. This is where I want my pump jacks. So I'm going to have to tunnel out an area here. I believe they're 4 high. So I'm actually going to mine 5 high just to make sure they can fit easily. I mean, realistically, I mean, I could have put them up on top, but then there's the issue of getting stockpile next to them and all that. So I'm just going to make a little cave. I guess I don't need to take this to my truck right now. I can just put it in the stockpile. So once I get this in and I get the pump jacks down and I can verify for sure that they can be on the prime real estate while still accessing the stockpile. Then I can move on to the next step, which will, of course, be putting a refinery down there, probably down there somewhere. Again, once we get the pump jacks down, we know for sure that this spot for the stockpile works. And once the stockpile is locked in, then we basically put the refinery down as close to the river as we possibly can, while still being close enough to access the stockpile. And then we run our pipes and our power and all that, and we're ready to go. I do have barrels being made right now. Ro's giving me access to his electric machinist table. So if you look up here, I have 200 and some barrels queued. So I bought a bunch of iron, and the iron's in the back of my truck. And the barrels, I assume, are going in the back of the truck as they're being made. I hope, anyway. I'll go verify. So I did buy a second truck to do this. I will likely sell one of my trucks off to a needy player once I get set up with barrels. Eventually I'm going to make my own electric machinist table. Just right now I want to get this done. And then eventually I can make a little workshop or an electric machinist table for myself. But right now I just want to get these pump jacks down. So that's my focus. I'll be back once I get this cave dug out. Alright, so the cave has been completed. It actually wasn't that bad because it's mostly clay. And with the big shovel mod, you can clear out clay pretty quickly. So I got 4 in here. I could actually put another 4 right here. And I will get probably 4 more pumps eventually. But yeah, because this is such prime oil territory, it only takes a minute 38 seconds to make 1 barrel. Or to fill a barrel, which is pretty good. Storage does reach, which is the important thing. Let's just double check this one over here. Storage does reach. That's all that really matters. So now I can do my oil refinery. Actually, wait. I need to get the power to these. I bought a wind turbine. And I got a couple of power poles in case I need them. So I'm thinking, could it go like just right here? No. Solid ground. That's not solid enough ground. So let's jump up here. Or up here. We jumped down instead of up there. What about like right here? No, it's clipping through that. Alright, well, let's move some dirt around here. Move these 2 chunks of dirt. Fall back down. Awesome. Yeah, I got some wood I need to clean up still too. Alright, so here, up, right here. Let's try. Let's try again. Alright, so. Oh, max output's actually over 1,000. Okay. So do these now have power? Yes. What about this one way over here? Yes. Beautiful. Alright, so now I can use these power poles to power the waste filter too, which I need to put in. Alright, so now I just need to get my refinery in down here somewhere. As long as it reaches storage, then I got to run pipes, get water to the refinery, and then take the sewage out and run that through a waste filter. So I do need to make one more trip back into town because I did not bring everything I needed, and I probably should have. Oh well, it's fine. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go back and grab that last little bit of stuff that I needed and get this refinery set up, and then we'll be ready to make some oil. All right, oil setup is done. You can see we got full barrels of oil up there coming in already. Got our nice wind turbine spinning. Got our refinery down. It does reach our stockpile, our large lumber stockpile. So let's tag that. Beautiful. Yeah, so water comes from here. Got a windmill to power this. Water comes up from down there, goes through there, goes to the refinery. Then the waste sewage comes out, goes to the waste filter, and then the waste filter goes back into the river because it's apparently been cleansed. And this actually is powered by the wind turbine up there. It's close enough. I was surprised. I thought I would have to use power poles to get power here, but I don't. So it says sewage pipe is disconnected. It's really not. I think as soon as I start doing something here, it will start working. I hope. And we got this little stockpile here is for the compost because it also makes compost. Anyway, let's get it done here. Let's start making some epoxy. So, oh yeah, hold the phone, Luch. Modern upgrade 2, 25%. That's no joke. So it is about 3 barrels per, but I get 45 back. So to make 20, which makes 40, costs me 15 barrels. I'm just writing this down so I can figure out a price. At any rate, the price is not important right now. Let's just queue up, say 50 epoxy and 50 plastic. So, as I'm sure you noticed, it said I didn't have enough barrels for that, but as it makes it, it'll put the empty barrels back up into the stockpile, right? And then I'll have, as long as I have lots of work queued up on my pump jacks, it'll, they'll keep feeding off each other for as long as the coal lasts in here, right? Which is another good reason to have the wind turbine, because if I didn't have the wind turbine, I would have to have a steam generator, and the steam generator just flies through coal, right? See, so this having the wind turbine allows me to queue up massive amounts of stuff. But that's all for this episode. I got this done tonight. I'm happy. I'm quite happy just getting this done. This was a pretty big job. But yeah, so tomorrow I will have oil products up for sale, but it will not be till tomorrow. Probably won't be tonight. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're interested in joining the server or checking it out or joining future servers of mine, join my Discord. Links in the description down below. But most importantly, be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.